One morning, several months ago, not long after I awoke, I noticed through my kitchen window as I was boiling my ritual morning tea water, two young ladies in the middle of my garden, right in between my flint corn and barley. One was sitting motionless, the other was jumping up and down, screaming and yelling in some kind of a frenzy. I rushed outside, and as I approached, the lively one said, "Oh, thank goodness you've come. I thought you'd never get here." "Can I help you?" I asked. "Help me? Why, no, you've got to help yourself." I thought about all the things that I might have done in my life and forgotten about. "What is it you could mean? Belle, may I call you Belle?" "Call me whatever you like, but first, get to the weeds." The weeds? Is that what this is all about? A bunch of measly weeds? Measly? These weeds couldn't be further from measly. What you have yourself here is a veritable weed forest. "So?" I protested. "So? How does this reflect on your life?" "Well," I stammered, the corn is far enough along by now, it doesn't matter too much, I think. And the barley, well, I admit, the barley could use some cultivation, but on 5-inch centers, it's just such a pain in the butt to get down on your hands and knees and order. Order, you must have order whether the barley grows or not. How can you achieve without order?" "Achieve what?" I wondered. "Anything. The point is, you must do this quickly. There isn't much time." "Well, how about your friend here? How does she feel about the weeds?" I asked, turning to the seated one who had yet to speak. There was a long pause. "Well, how's that now, sunshine? What do you think?" I asked again. The second one looked up and slowly put her fingers to her lips. "Shh," she said. "Is someone sleeping?" I wondered. No, living. You mustn't speak, you mustn't move, you mustn't weed. You only have so much life left in you. Save yourself. Do nothing. Shh. Well, now, this really is a dilemma, I noted. I looked to Belle, who nodded back in agreement, her eyes wide. "Do I work laboriously to keep my grains trim and proper and neat, or do I save every ounce of energy I have and just let nature take its course? I tell you what, let's all go inside and have some tea and talk about this some more." "No! Weed!" screamed Belle. "No! Sit! Do nothing! Be!" shrieked Sunshine. That's the way it's been pretty much ever since. There they still are out there between the beds. Actually, Bella's the only one visible now. You can just make out her head above the tops of the maturing grasses as she jumps up and down in a frenzy. I still go out to the garden, of course, every once in a while, but briefly and cautiously now when I do. Together, the two of them sound like some kind of a strange machine. Weed, shh, weed, shh, weed, shh. At the very least, they do seem to do a pretty good job keeping the birds away from my bounty.